Top 7 fruits to defend against heart attack. A darker look. Cardiovascular diseases silently stalk humanity, claiming close to 17.9 million lives every year. An unstoppable tide of death flowing beneath the surface of ordinary life. For many, the ticking clock of undetected issues like high blood pressure and rising cholesterol goes unheard until the heart's final betrayal comes without warning. The threat is relentless, feeding on negligence and timidity. Yet, in this daily battle for survival, nature leaves behind a handful of eerie defenses, nutrient-packed fruits, quietly holding the line against the advancing shadow of cardiovascular disaster. Out of these, 7 fruits loom like sentinels that might help shore up your heart's defenses, if only you invite them onto your plate before it's too late. First, let's consider avocado, a deceptively mild-looking fruit veiling its potent power in soft, pale green flesh. Far more than a tasty indulgence, the avocado is a silent warrior, brimming with monounsaturated fats, particularly the sinister-sounding oleic acid. These fats hunt down LDL, the bad cholesterol, stripping it away while elevating HDL, the protector in this blood-borne war. The impact of the avocado is chillingly clear. Studies whisper that just 2 servings a week can slash the risk of coronary heart disease by 21%. Those who look away from this fruit might find themselves easy prey, their hearts unwary, their defenses down. In addition to providing beneficial fats, avocados are rich in potassium, a vital mineral that plays a key role in managing blood pressure. Sufficient potassium helps neutralize the blood pressure, raising effects of sodium, supporting healthy blood pressure levels. Adding potassium-packed foods like avocados to your diet is a smart way to promote cardiovascular well-being. Avocados are also a notable source of fiber, offering about 6 to 7 grams per half fruit, considerably boosting your daily intake. This fiber helps decrease cholesterol, increases feelings of fullness, and keeps the digestive system functioning smoothly, all of which contribute to a reduced risk of heart disease. Furthermore, avocados contain a variety of antioxidants such as vitamin C and E, along with carotenoids like lutein and zeaxanthin. These antioxidants help protect the body against oxidative stress and inflammation, 2 factors involved in the development of cardiovascular problems. Eating antioxidant-rich foods like avocados regularly can strengthen your body's natural defenses and support heart health. Avocados are easy to incorporate into everyday meals, from topping whole grain toast and blending into smoothies to mixing into salads. Their creamy texture and subtle taste can enhance both flavor and nutrition. Swapping in avocados in place of saturated fats, such as using avocado spread instead of butter, can offer even more heart-protective benefits. Next, the apple, a classic symbol of health, and a fruit renowned for its simple yet significant impact on wellness. This modest fruit, often summed up by the saying, "An apple a day keeps the doctor away," quietly holds a blend of nutrients and compounds that softly nurture cardiovascular well-being. At the center of its heart-protective qualities is its generous supply of soluble fiber, especially pectin. This particular fiber acts almost like a gentle caretaker, latching onto low-density lipoprotein cholesterol in the gut and quietly ushering it out of the body. Eating apples regularly has been linked to lowering LDL cholesterol, which can lessen the threat of hardening arteries and heart disease. Though this quiet defense often goes unseen, reviews suggest that even the simple habit of eating a single medium apple each day might bring down blood pressure and cholesterol, small victories against the looming shadows of cardiovascular problems. Apples quietly offer more. With their rich supply of polyphenols, studies suggest these compounds can slow the oxidation of LDL cholesterol, a process that would otherwise pave the way for plaque to build up in vessel walls. Quercetin, a flavonoid found in apples, has been shown to ease inflammation and help control blood pressure, yet these effects unfold in the background without much fanfare. The fruit also contains a trace of potassium, which ever so slightly helps to ease the tension in blood vessels. Lastly, apples can play a role in managing weight, another silent battle in the ongoing effort to protect the heart's fragile strength. For all their quiet benefits, apples slip through most days unnoticed, their loyal contributions often unappreciated and unsung. When you bite into an apple, something far deeper stirs beneath its sweet, crisp surface. The innocent blend of fiber and water lulls your hunger into submission, chipping away at your will to reach for anything else. Intake shrinking, appetites tamed. Those who bring apples into their daily ritual often find their bodies changed, leaner, their risk of heart disease driven downward, as if by an unseen force. Apples slip easily into every meal, nestling raw into salads, crumbling under the heat of an oven, their texture and deceptive sweetness reforming even the simplest cereal. Yet, when apples are paired with the likes of almond butter or lowered into steaming oats, their heart protective power intensifies, quiet but relentless. And then, lurking in the deeper shadows of the market, you find berries, strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, blackberries, nature's jewels, glinting with a sinister brilliance. They tempt with color but strike with potency. Behind each burst of flavor, thickets of fiber wind through your systems, turning back cholesterol that creeps through your blood. Vitamin C and K work in silence, fortifying vessels and commanding your blood to clot only when needed. While the anthocyanins, dark pigments with sharper teeth, wage constant war against the decay of your tissues. These antioxidants don't merely protect. They battle inflammation, drag blood pressure back from dangerous heights, and force arteries to stay supple instead of turning rigid and doomed. Have berries daily, and your blood's passage may become smoother, the grip of disease weakening, but always aware that a single lapse might haunt the heart's fragile defenses. The threat of cholesterol, particularly its infamous LDL form, always lingers in the shadows, stalking those less vigilant. In this eerie dance between consumption and consequence, apples and berries become not just foods, but sentinels at the gates, fending off dangers most don't dare imagine. Berries have a beneficial impact on lipid profiles by reducing LDL cholesterol and increasing HDL cholesterol. Their soluble fiber binds to cholesterol in the digestive tract, promoting its removal from the body. This action supports improved lipid levels and lowers the chance of developing atherosclerosis. The endothelium, a delicate membrane lining the heart and blood vessels, plays a key role in cardiovascular health. When this lining becomes dysfunctional, it can lead to atherosclerosis and other heart-related issues. Studies show that eating berries can enhance endothelial function, leading to better vasodilation and improved blood circulation. This positive effect is mainly attributed to the polyphenols in berries, which boost the production of nitric oxide, a molecule that helps relax blood vessels and reduce blood pressure. Berries are easy to incorporate into daily meals. They can be tossed into smoothies, sprinkled on cereal, added to salads, or eaten by themselves as a snack. To maximize the cardiovascular benefits, try to eat at least 3 servings of berries per week. This habit matches with evidence pointing to a marked decrease in heart attack risk for those who regularly consume berries. 4 kiwis. Just 1 kiwi delivers about 71 to 85% of an adult's daily vitamin C needs, and also offers important amounts of vitamin E, vitamin K, potassium, and dietary fiber. Incorporating these fruits into your routine may further support heart health. 4 kiwis. Just 1 kiwi alone gives most adults most of the vitamin C they need for the day, about 71 to 85%. Alongside that, there's also vitamin E, vitamin K, potassium, and a fair amount of fiber, all combining to support the body in quiet, steady ways, especially for the heart. Among the more striking benefits is how kiwis can lower blood pressure. A study at Oslo University Hospital found people who ate 3 kiwis daily had a much bigger drop in blood pressure than those who ate an apple every day. The antioxidant lutein in kiwis likely plays a part in this, possibly easing the strain of hypertension. Kiwis also seem to help with cholesterol, raising the good HDL while lowering triglycerides. Critical, given how those levels can creep into dangerous territory and quietly raise the risk of heart problems. Their antioxidants, especially vitamin C and E, seem to fight the everyday wear and tear, oxidative stress that builds up over time, and the phenols and carotenoids only heighten that protective effect against inflammation. There's even evidence that kiwis, eaten regularly, can make blood platelets less likely to clump together, decreasing the risk of clots and their hidden dangers, even as cholesterol stays unchanged. Yet, despite all these impressive benefits, too often such small, bright habits fade into the background, unheralded, as health struggles move quietly onward. Working kiwis into your daily routine usually doesn't take much effort, and yet their ability to help protect your heart can go strangely unnoticed amid everyday worries. You can slice them for a quick snack, mix them into smoothies, or toss them into salads where their bold taste briefly brightens each dish. Though such moments pass quietly too, kiwis, thanks to their remarkable nutrient mix, might lend some resilience to the heart, but that comfort can feel fleeting. Now pears, soft, sweet, and yet curiously overlooked in the landscape of heart health. Each medium pear offers around 101 calories and 27 grams of carbohydrates, along with roughly 6 grams of fiber. A lone defense in the fight against the unseen troubles gathering inside our bodies. They're loaded with minerals like potassium and magnesium, meant to keep our hearts beating steadily. Despite the persistent uncertainties of day-to-day life, pears carry antioxidants like vitamin C and flavonoids, brave little compounds pushing back against the constant pressures threatening the heart, though their struggle rarely gets noticed. One particular flavonoid in pears, catechin, the same found in apples and cocoa, plays its part by supporting blood vessels and possibly easing blood pressure, reminders of small pleasures that sometimes go unappreciated. Behind the scenes, the fiber in pears quietly helps remove LDL cholesterol, trying to protect arteries from becoming blocked. Even as time presses on, that same fiber helps steady blood sugar, a faint reassurance for those living with diabetes. And yet, pears, like so many things meant to save us, can easily be forgotten, their value eclipsed by the things we keep losing track of. Diabetes can silently raise the risk of heart disease, making everyday choices feel weightier than they should. Pears, with their plentiful flavonoids, offer some small hope. These natural compounds, found especially in the skin, show promise in fighting inflammation and oxidative stress. Studies suggest they might make arteries less stiff, help lower blood pressure, and gently support blood vessels that are often under threat. The flavonoid quercetin, tucked away in pear skins, has been linked to a slightly lower risk of cardiovascular hardship, though nothing feels certain. Struggling to keep a healthy weight becomes a quiet battle when your heart feels fragile. Pear's mix of fiber and water brings a fleeting fullness that can help curb hunger, but sometimes even this feels like not quite enough. Including pears in meals, hoping the fiber helps eat a little less, maybe taking fewer calories, might offer some small relief. Weight loss, though, remains a slow, often lonely road for those haunted by diabetes and its risks. Pears can be a glimmer of brightness eaten alone, or sliced into salads, oatmeal, or yogurt. Their taste stands out for a moment. Sometimes, baking or poaching them brings out a soft, natural sweetness, transforming a simple fruit into a comfortingly healthy dessert. Even so, for those facing ongoing health worries, that sweetness is often met with a bittersweet edge. For maximum benefit, pears should be eaten with the skin left on, since that's where much of the fiber and key nutrients are found. 6. Papaya. Papaya stands out as a top fruit for heart health because of its impressive nutrient profile. A single small papaya offers more than the entire daily requirement for vitamin C, which supports your immune system and promotes the health of your blood vessels. It's also a great source of potassium, a mineral known for helping manage blood pressure and counteracting the effects of sodium in your body. Beyond this, papaya is rich in fiber, which can aid in lowering levels of unhealthy cholesterol. The soluble fiber in papaya helps eliminate cholesterol from your system before it can create issues. On top of that, papaya boasts antioxidants such as beta-carotene and lycopene, which shield your cells from damage and help limit inflammation. Fascinatingly, some research indicates that people who eat fermented papaya products see significant improvements in markers that point to reduced oxidative stress, a sign of harm within the body. Papaya may also help optimize your cholesterol. Studies of fermented papaya suggest reductions in the harmful LDL cholesterol, alongside increases in the beneficial HDL cholesterol. Keeping this balance is crucial for maintaining healthy arteries and warding off heart problems. While fruits like apples and oranges often get the spotlight for their health properties, papaya deserves special mention for its distinctive mix of nutrients. Within every bite, it conceals a potent concentration of vitamins, antioxidants, and minerals, each mouthful more intense than the last, carving its necessity into the fabric of a heart-healthy diet. Slipping papaya into your meals is effortless, almost sinister. Blend it, hide it in salads, devour it fresh. Its syrupy tropical taste masks the truth. Beneath that sweetness lies a power that seizes the very workings of your heart. The next time you're wandering those sterile grocery aisles, make sure to let this exotic fruit haunt your cart. Welcome papaya's honeyed strength. Let it infiltrate your meals and exert its mysterious hold on your heart. 7. Guava. Scientists, both fascinated and wary, peer into the secrets of guava and its dark influence over heart health. Study after study exposes its abilities. Guava can slash blood pressure and cholesterol, altering the subtle balance that keeps you safe from heart disease. In one chilling revelation, Researchers observed that those who dared to eat guava daily before their meals saw not only their blood pressure, but also their cholesterol levels drop, step by step, day by day. This experiment showed an unmistakable fall in both systolic and diastolic pressures, as if guava itself was tightening its grip around the beating heart. At the same time, LDL cholesterol receded, while the more desirable HDL remained. But there was no escape from the fruit's relentless touch. Against familiar apples and oranges, guava stands apart, its elevated fiber and vitamin C content presenting even stronger armor in the shadowy fight against heart disease. Potassium, vital yet dangerous in excess, lurks within, heightening guava's ability to manipulate blood pressure with silent precision. Guava quietly stands apart from more familiar fruits like apples and oranges. It holds even more soluble fiber and vitamin C, nutrients that might offer stronger defense against heart disease. Though often overlooked, its potassium levels nearly match those of bananas, so often praised for their benefit to heart health. Despite its strengths, guava rarely claims the spotlight, considered by many a substitute rather than a mainstay, even though it could easily be the better choice for anyone hoping to protect their heart. Incorporating guava into daily meals can break the routine, yet the fruit remains underappreciated eaten fresh, blended into a smoothie, or tossed with other fruits. It's almost always present in the background, quietly offering its health boost. For those watching their calories or simply wanting to add something gentle to their plates, guava delivers, softly, reliably. Now, as we near the end of this list of 7 fruits said to guard the heart from harm, there's a certain quiet sadness in knowing that even the best advice doesn't shield us completely. Even if we add these natural protectors to our meals, we cannot rewrite the whole story of our health. Each fruit brings its own set of nutrients and antioxidants, but the promise of a balanced, colorful diet is bittersweet, given life's unpredictability. Still, on your next trip to the grocery store, you may pause at the fruit display, knowing that these heart protectors are there. Even if most people pass them by, perhaps, as you reach for them, you'll remember the hope we all share that simple choices might keep our hearts stronger for a while longer. Thank you for watching, even if sometimes it feels like small acts only momentarily brighten the shadows. If you found value here, please like the video, comment below, or subscribe so you stay connected. Take care on your journey, and may your